Good morning and happy NTI Day 2. Today is Wednesday, January the 17th, I believe. NTI Day 2. So for 6th grade math, we have surface area. And surface area is the area of all the faces. So for the first one, the way I would do this is I would think about all the faces. It has a front, a back, a left, a right, a top, and a bottom. So it has 6 faces. So I'm going to list out to the side, top, bottom, left, right, top, bottom, left, right, front, back. And I'm going to list the areas of all those faces. So on the front, it's 12 wide, 3 tall. So that would have an area of 36. And the good thing about rectangular prisms is the back's also going to match. So it's also going to be 36. Next, let's do the top and the bottom. Top is kind of hard to figure out, but the bottom, you can say the bottom is 12 wide. Think about which one represents how deep it is. That would be the 4. 12 times 4 is 48. So your bottom is 48, which means the top is also 48. Okay, the left side and right side, not quite as easy. The left side, I can see it's 4 wide. Think about how tall it is, and that would be 3. 4 times 3 is 12, so your left and right side would be 12. So if you want to get your surface area, it means find the area of all those faces, total those. So once you add all those together, you'll get your surface area. And that's going to be in units squared. Okay, number 2 going to be the same way, except this is a, I don't know if it said that, but this is a cube and all the sides are 5. So that means this is 5, this is 5, this is 5. So when you list out all of your faces, they're all going to be the same size. So let's go ahead and find the front one. Okay, the front one is 5 wide, 5 tall. That means the front, and I'll go ahead and list the front first, has an area of 25. Okay, the back's going to be the same, the left, the right, top, the bottom. All of those areas will be 25, and then you're going to total those. Number 3, sketch the net of this figure. The net means if I had this box and I cut all these seams and then opened it up, not all the seams, but enough seams to fold it, make it flat, what would the picture look like? Okay, so I'm going to pretend I'm turning the box this way. Okay, so I know that on the bottom I'm going to have this rectangle. My dogs have got the zoomies all of a sudden and the phone is ringing, so we'll have to try to look over that. Okay, so here's the bottom. I fold this front piece out. This front piece is going to be a little shorter. It's craziness here. The phone's ringing, the dogs are running. Okay, there's the front flip down, there's the back flip down. These little left pieces and right pieces, I'm going to flip those out. Okay, there's my net so far. There's one face left, the top. I have to figure out where the top's going to be. Well, I'm going to take the top and I'm going to attach it to let's say I attach it to the back. I'm going to cut it right there. So that top attaches to the back. So here's the top that's going to fold out over here. So that's what a net looks like. Number 4, how many faces does this rectangular prism have? So you just count the front, the top, the left, and then there's also some other faces you can't see. Count how many there are total. And remember, I just said a few minutes ago how many faces prisms have, and that's going to be your total. I'm drawing that box so you can write the answer right there. Okay, number 5, you already have a net. By the way, your net for number 3, you could have drawn like number 5, because it still also makes a rectangular prism. Number 5, you already have the net. What is the surface area? Okay, if it's already folded flat, you just find the area of all these pieces. This rectangle is 5 times 2, so this one has an area of 10. This piece is 2 by 3, so it has an area of 6. The other ones are not quite as easy because they don't have the dimensions labeled. This piece, for example, has no dimensions, but if you look at the width, it's going to be the same as up here. So it's 5 long. This is going to be the same as this piece, so it's going to be 3 tall. 5 times 3 is 15. This is 2 tall. according to the top, it's 5 across, so this is 10. And remember how I said the front and the back have the same size? There they are. The top and the bottom have the same size, so this is also going to be 15. And the left and the right have the same size, so this is 6. Okay, it says what is the surface area? So you're going to total all 6 of those faces together, and that's going to be your total surface area, and it's in inches squared. Number 6, sketch the net of this figure. I know it sits on a square, so I'm going to draw the square first. And it has these 3 triangles that fold up to a point, so I'm going to try to draw those 3 triangles right here. When you get ready to enter your answers, I believe it's going to say match to the correct net. So if you're not a very good artist, don't worry too much about that. When you enter your answers, you just pick the one that matches. Number 7, find the name of the solid obtained by the given net. So if you fold this up, it's going to have a triangle on each end. These, I don't know if it's hard for you to imagine probably, but I'm going to put a fold here and fold this up, fold here, fold this up, and we have a triangle on each end. Okay, so think about what that's going to make. The bases are triangles, so it's going to be called triangular. The other question is it a prism or is it a pyramid? A pyramid means they all come to a point, like in this one. They're not all going to come to a point. Their sides are going to be rectangles. So this is a rectangular prism, not pyramid. Number 8, what is the surface area? Okay, we'll go through this one again. 20 times 5 is 100. This rectangle is 20 times 8. 20 times 8 is 160. 20 times, didn't give us this dimension, but we're assuming it's the same as the other side. 20 times 5 is 100. The problem is going to be that little rectangle. So to show you that rectangle, a triangle, I'm going to turn your paper this way. Okay, that triangle has a base of 8. It has a height of 3. 8 times 3 is 24, but it's a triangle. Think about what happens to the area of triangles. We take half. So this little piece has an area of 12 inches squared. And that means this piece also has an area of 12 inches squared. Okay, this triangular prism only has 5 faces. So you're going to add these 5 numbers together, those 5 numbers, and get your total surface area. It's going to be something inches squared. Number 9, find the surface area of the prism. Hint, surface area is the total of all faces. It's not the same as volume. People see this and they're really tempted to go 4 times 18 times 5, and that's the volume of the prism, not the surface area. So for surface area, we have to think about those 5 faces. Front, which I'm gonna call this the front. Front, back, left, right, top, bottom. So I'm going to think of it turned kind of this way. So here's my front. So my front is 18 times 5. Okay, I believe that's 90. Let me double check to make sure. 90. So the front and the back are 90. Left and the right, I'm going to call this little piece. Okay, this little piece is 4 wide. Looks like it's the same tall, but back here it tells me it's 5 tall. 4 times 5 is 20. So the left and right have an area of 20. Top and the bottom, okay, I'll do the bottom. The bottom is 18 long. It's 4 wide. I believe that's 72, but let me check. Yeah, 72. Okay, total those and you'll get your surface area. Hope you have a great day. Stay warm, and I hope to see you tomorrow.